A final Kent derby of the season awaits the Darts in a trip to Longmead Stadium, where they face Tonbridge Angels in a highly anticipated Kent derby clash, with both sides needing the points at the top end and the lower end of the playoffs. Dartford's team news then. In goal is Ben Dudzinski, with Connor Essam, Tom Bonner, Luke Coulson, Luke Allen, Kieran Murtagh, Maxwell Statham, Jack Smith, Harvey Bradbury, Sam Adaudu and Malachi Napa. Returns to the starting lineup. On the bench, Richard Chim, Bobby Dunn, Emmanuel Adeboale, Pierre Fonku and Marvin Herschel, completing Dartford's squad for this Kent derby clash. For today's hosts, Tonbridge Angels, Jonathan Henley starts in goal, with Jamie Fielding, Craig Brown Barrett, Sonny Miles the captain, Ben Swift, Lewis Gard, Jordan Greenwich, Jack Wood, Joseph Turner, Scott Wagstaff and Jeremy Santos Gerardo, completing the 11. On the bench, Tommy Wood, Tarek Hines, Bailey Akers, Devontae Aransabia and Tommy Fagg, completing Tonbridge's squad. Loops up in the air, Kieran Merton nods it back forward, Luke Allen's touch evades him, and Tonbridge can bring it down via Jamie Fielding. He plays it down the right hand side, Luke Coulson battling, and Luke Allen can come away with it now with Kieran Murtagh. Played over to the right hand side for Maxwell Statham, just got a little bit of space, able to keep it in, comes in for Malachi Napa, drives in on his right before looking to play it into Luke Allen, tees up Jack Smith on the edge of the area. Luke Allen again, he can shoot, and it's just wide of the far corner. Good early move from Dartford. Heads it away, looks for Luke Coulson. Looks to win a free kick. Coulson went down but wasn't given. Tonbridge play forward now to Joe Turner. Good foot in from Kieran Murtagh. Shift it back to Tom Bonner, and he'll have to go all the way back to Ben Dudzinski under pressure. Launched forward once more over Harvey Bradbury. Almost comes for Malachi Napa. In fact, it does come for Malachi Napa, who pokes it in at the near post and gives Dartford the lead out of absolutely nothing. Well, it just came to Napa, who got in down the left-hand side. It was a hopeful ball forward from Dudzinski. I'm not sure whether Bradbury got a touch. I thought it was just going to run through to Jonathan Henley, but Napa arrived on the scene on the left-hand side and stabbed it in at the near post to give Dartford the lead here at Longmead Stadium against the run of play. Henley rolls this out to Ben Swift, coming forward on his left boot. Clips it long up towards Greenwich. Good header away by Essam, but it will come back towards the Dartford back line. Brought down by Statham. Smith can swing clear. Fielding pokes it back forward. Coulson will nod back in towards Harvey Bradbury. Runs in behind the Tonbridge back line. Bradbury backing into his man and bringing it down. Looks to get his head up and find an option. He'll find one in Jack Smith, driving into the area for Dartford. Good footwork from Smith. Can shoot on his left. Didn't catch it. Comes back for Luke Allen. His strike is blocked. And Tonbridge can bring it away now through Jack Wood. Sent back. Tom Bonner heads away, but it will drop into space for Joe Turner. Statham comes inside with him. Opens up space on the left-hand side for Craig Brown Barrett to run into. Options inside. He'll use Joseph Turner to bypass Luke Allen. Sticking with him, Allen, before it's played out to Craig Brown Barrett once more. Looking to use a bit of skill to earn an angle for a cross. Back to Turner now. Now Wagstaff, Dartford deep in their own half here as Santos drives forward, urged to shoot by the crowd, and he does. It's well over the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. Coulson will deliver it into the penalty area. Bonner and Essam and Statham made the way forward, and it comes from Coulson. Glanced off a Dartford head, almost came for Tom Bonner. Couldn't get any good contact on it in the end. It's behind for a goal kick. Forward from the left boot of Dudzinski. Flicked on by Jack Smith. Drops for Luke Allen. Pokes it right for Malachi Napa. Through the legs of the Tonbridge man. Comes for Jack Smith. Looks to slip it down the right hand side for Allen. It will come for Bradbury. Edge of the area. Harvey Bradbury looks to shoot. Deflection on it, which took all the pace off the ball and goes through to Jonathan Henley. Knocked back to Jonathan Henley. And Tonbridge will just come forward once more. How much pressure can Dartford withstand? That's a misplaced touch from Aransabia, which allows Coulson to step in. Now Adaudu driving into the midfield, but losing out. Bursting away is Wood. Tonbridge have got men up here. Wood down the left-hand side. Coming in towards the penalty area. Looks to fire a shot goal as Ben Dudzinski gets down well and holds to deny Jack Wood. Brian Barrett now down the left-hand side. Back to Swift. Luke Allen gets stuck in, wins it back for Dartford. Immediately closed on, is able to go back to Max Statham, plays it in for Connor Essam, who swings a leg at it and launches clear. Herschel will look to attack it, but it's well headed away by Sonny Miles. Luke Allen wins it back though for Dartford, leaves it for Marvin Herschel. Bit of pace down the right hand side, Herschel looks to cross, cuts it back towards Luke Allen. Couldn't find him, comes for Murtagh. Great ball from Kieran Murtagh into Marvin Herschel, down the right hand side, looking to take on the Tonbridge defender. Bit of skill, drives to the byline, smashed it across the face of goal, and at the near post Pierre Foncu is arriving, but guides it wide of the post and behind for a goal kick. Plays it forward. Great play from Tommy Fagg to pick it out the air and bring it down. Lays it back to Brian Barrett. Now with Santos. Miles. Clips over to the right-hand side for Jamie Fielding. Advancing forward on the right flank, Fielding. Played into the channel for Scott Wagstaff. Picks it up under pressure from Allen. Goes back to Fielding. Now inside for Ryan Sibia's got space here. Foncu looking to close upon, but he's going to go for goal. Ben Dudzinski gets down well and claims at the near post. Time ticking down as Santos stands up Jack Smith, takes it past him, onto the edge of the area, chops back onto his left boot. Still Santos. Plays it across to the right-hand side. Time for Fielding to cross. Stands up Sam Adaudu. Good defending from Adaudu for now, but Fielding getting support. Brilliant from Sam Adaudu, and he can bring Dartford away. He's got Herschel in front of him. It won't matter. The referee blows for full time. Dartford have finally won an away game. They beat Tonbridge Angels by 1-0 here at Longmead Stadium. Malachi Napa with the only goal midway through the first half, and then it was a resolute defensive effort from the Darts in the second 45